I'ma go around the town, up in my way, up in my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas always where I'm from. Ride till we making it out. Hey. Ride till we making it out. Hey. Look. Go around the town, up in my way, up in my shit. Niggas be making a sound.
Good thing technology helps us out a lot too.
That's a fact, bro.
Yeah. Type shit like that.
Who's hosting? Juice Podcast.
Yeah.
What's your boy Juma?
Frankie.
And today we got Tone. What's good, Tone?
Tone, bro, boys. You know what I'm saying? We got Go Get IV inside of me, you know what I'm saying?
IV was giddy.
Yeah, thank you for having us here, you know what I'm saying?
Of course, bro.
So, what is Broke Boys?
Broke Boys, so it's like, man, it's just me and my cousins, you know what I'm saying? Like, to be honest, shout out to my boy Seski. That's my other cousin. He was in it, but, you know, things were going too good, you know, we were kind of progressing and shit, so we had to, like, tell him, like, hey, it's either you get with the program or, you know, you get left behind, and, you know, unfortunately, when shit starts kicking off, like, either you get left behind, like I said, or you come up with us, and, you know, but he still fucks with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's got his family and shit, so, you know, we tap in with him every now and then, but it's just, right now, it was just, like, when we really came up with it, like, all right, let me get to run it back a little bit. So, at first, we were with a couple of my homies. We had our own little thing. It's called TYB, like Take Your Bitch Click. You know what I'm saying? That's like high school days. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my boy Jay the Real.
Yeah.
Shout out to my boy Alizi. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Herb Dog. You know, so like we had our own little clique. We would make music and shit like that. But
yeah,
then,
from
like,
youngin'.
we've been in the game for a cool little minute, dog. Like at first, I wasn't really like about it like that, but he's been making music longer than I have since he was like in middle school type shit. You know what I'm saying? But like I officially started when it was like 2009, you know, so like and like I didn't really take it too serious because I wasn't really good with it. Shout out to my boy Alizi and Herb Dog, like they're the ones that got me into like making music, and they helped me like with structuring everything and shit like that. So, you know, like that's how it got to it. But at first we were TYB, and then we kind of had like a little fallout. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, little things happen, you know what I'm saying? So, after that, like, it was just me and my cuz, you know? So, after that, I was like, hey, fool, like, we gotta do some shit on our own, you know? He's like, fuck it. And then we ended up coming up with Broke Boys, you know? Because, fuck, we're broke. You know what I'm saying? At first, it was Broke Boys flexing. You know what I'm saying? So, we were Broke Boys flexing originally. But then I was telling him, I was like, hey, fool, like, we don't got no bread. Like, we barely even working, you know? Like
what are we flexing?
What are we flexing? Exactly, you know what I'm saying? So, from then, we're just like, hey, fuck it, let's just, you know what I'm saying? So, I was like, fuck it, let's just stay with Broke Boys, you know? And after that, like, it just kept, you know, BBG is a Broke Boys gang, you feel me? So, and after that, like, we just kept going, and fucking, like, even if we wanted to change our name, like, in our city, we're low key popping. You know what I'm saying? So like, I come from San Juan Capistrano. I don't know if you guys know where that's at. Yeah, it's down South Orange County. That's like one of the last cities. Like from Orange County. So we're from down there, you know. And our city right now, we got some noise down there. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to my city. You feel me? Like everybody out there be fucking with us tough. You know, and I'm talking about from the people from our neighborhood, from our people outside the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're the whole city. I be driving in my whip and Tone, and I'm like, oh, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to all the youngins out there. How did the name start to
spread, bro? To even get to the point where
it's a trip.
Just like taking it from, you know, this is something like only me and my collective fuck with. To getting it well known to maybe not even respected, but just like appreciated. Because maybe sometimes people start things and it's not just always accepted. So how did it get like that for you, bro?
Shit. So, I mean, I don't know, dog. Like, it's just... Shit, can you repeat that one more time? Like, my bad.
No, it's all good. I was saying, how did you even get your whole BBG known around the city? Just from like taking it from just you and your boys to getting it known around the city?
Pushing it, bro. Like, we just put like, cause like, all right, look, like my cousin, like that fool, he, you know, he got his family, you know what I'm saying? Like, IV, you know, he got his family, he got his 3 daughters. He just had, I'm pretty sure he told you outside. He just had a newborn, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's got his family, so, you know, he's a family man, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, he does his music shit, whatever, you know, I try pushing him as much as I can to keep at it with me. I understand, you know, he has his priorities to take care of, which is his family, but I told him, you know, make some time to do this shit. And we can get it right, you feel me? And
definitely.
So while he does his thing, like I'm still right here, just fucking pushing it as much as I can. Whether it's getting studio time for myself, he'll come with me if he can. If not, I still book it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Avalon Audio Recording Studios. That's where I mainly go to.
Okay.
Besides, Beats and Migs, EG. Shout out to them. Like I usually am there too. Like those are the two main spots that I'm always at.
Yeah.
I used to have a home studio, but my computer's old as fuck, so it just broke down on me. You know what I'm saying? I lost everything in that bitch, but it's all good. Right. It's all good. I bounced back even heavier. You feel me? So, like I usually go to those two studios, and like that's what I do, man. I from booking studios to fucking getting shows to paying for music videos. Yeah. Like, just shit like that. And I just like, like people didn't really fuck with us at first. Like they didn't really like our music because we're like different genres. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't stick to one thing. Like people ask me like, "Oh, you're a rapper?" I tell them, "No, I'm not a rapper. I'm an artist." You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, I don't stick to just rap. Like that's where I originated from, like boom bap. Like that, I fucked with that heavy. Like I can always go to a boom bap beat and just do my thing on it. You feel me? I'll fucking murder that shit. You know?
Yeah, you heard that in Back to the Basics.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So exactly, and like that's shout out to my boy Mikey. He made that beat. You know what I'm saying? But that's where I originated from. Like I like doing boom bap and shit, but I can do it from like. I tried doing the auto-tune shit, you know what I'm saying? I kind of started fucking with it very like about a year or two ago. Mm-hmm. Shout out to my boy Money Moneda. He's actually the one that took me out of my comfort zone, out of fucking, just doing hip-hop and rap, like he actually.
That's funny. The song I'm with Money, then that's a bar. You're talking about you were with Money too, like in the song.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real shit.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, because in that song you do the auto-tune, so.
Yeah, so like he got me.
Dumb to box yourself.
Yeah, he got me out of my comfort zone, like to start fucking with different type of genres and shit. So like I started tapping in with that, like doing more hype shit, and like because we were just doing like hip-hop and like some trap, but. Like when we would do trap, we were just talking stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like just I look-key put a lot of my shit from SoundCloud on private that we would fuck around on because it was just some dumb ass shit. But we were having fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's the point of music, man. It's like if you're not having fun with it, then what the fuck is the point? You know what I'm saying? Like have fun with what you do. It's like, and that's with anything, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Like with whatever you do. You know what I'm saying? For example, like this podcast. If you guys weren't having fun with it, would you guys still keep doing it?
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just with anything. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I like. And I told my boy, like, we gotta have fun with it. At the end of the day, like, fuck it. If people are not gonna fuck with it, then they're not gonna fuck with it. There's gonna be somebody that's gonna be playing that shit on repeat at least one day, Yeah. So that's why I tell him, like, fuck it. Like, as long as we have fun with it, dog, it's all that fucking matters, bro. Like, fuck what anybody else gotta think. You know what I'm saying? Of course, at the end of the day, any criticism is good criticism. Yeah. But at the end of the day, bro, I'm doing this shit. If I'm not satisfied with what I'm doing, then I won't do it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm satisfied with what I do. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It's like a lot of people think it's a hobby, especially with my moms, you know what I'm saying? She thinks it's a hobby, you know what I'm saying? But I tell her straight up, it's not a hobby. I'm trying to make this shit my career, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I start researching, doing a bunch of shit on how I can actually make it my career, you know what I'm saying? So, like, that's what I'm trying to really do. Like, I'm trying to get rich off this shit. I'm not just trying to do this shit just to stay in one lane. Like, no, I'm trying to, if I'm going on one lane, I want it to be going up. I don't want it to be steady. You feel me? And that's why, like, I'm trying to keep my my cousin right next to me, not behind me, not in front of me, right next to me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I'm trying to do with the whole West Coast Most Dangerous. And they all know that they're all on the same page as we are. We are on the same, like a fucking football team. You know what I'm saying? Just let's get this shit. We're fucking going head first, dog. Like straight the fuck up. That's fine. Like we're just doing as much as we can. Everybody's putting in their part, and so far we've been doing a good job at it. So. They're gonna hear. The West Coast Most Dangerous is really gonna ring bells. The same with Broke Boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, like so far we're getting my city. We're getting it together. After that, it's gonna be the whole entire Orange County, and then from there, we're fucking the entire world, man. Like, fuck, we're really trying to get it like that.
Nah, that's all right, bro.
Like, fuck yeah.
Damn. Speaking of shit, bro. That's dope.
No, for sure.
I mean, somebody gotta say it, right?
Yeah, bro.
Shit, like somebody gotta let it be known.
Definitely, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm a firm believer in speaking it into existence.
Hey, sure, shit gotta manifest what we want. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people don't really believe in that type of shit. And I like he said, I'm right next to you, dog. I believe in that shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and nobody's gonna do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, if you don't do it for yourself, ain't nobody else gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. And at first, I didn't really take that into consideration. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why that's where it came in. Where like all we would do is fuck around with it. You know, but then I started taking it more serious. Started, you know, thinking of what I'm gonna say on my music. You know, and like even to this day, like I notice a lot of younger cats. They listen to my shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like now I'm kind of trying to get into the point where I'm more careful actually of what I say, because I don't want to like influence the wrong thing or like have the younger generation think, oh, like he's doing this, I should do this, you know, or things like that. Like I want to show them the right thing to do, you know what I'm saying, as much as I can, you know, because we didn't really have none of that shit growing up, you know. Like our family is full of like, you know, gang members and addicts and things like that. You know, don't get me wrong, shout out to my grandpa, my grandma, they're hustlers to the blood, you feel me? So like that's where we learned our hustle from, my grandpa, you know. Like he came here with nothing and he fucking has his own fucking flooring business, you know what I'm saying? So he showed us, like, and he would take us with him. Hey, this fool was like fucking 4 years old and I was like 10, and he was fucking taking us to work with him, you know what I'm saying? Of course he would pay us, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but he would show us like, hey, this
early,
is you gotta know how to hustle, you know what I'm saying? And he's like, this is how I get it, you know
just
what I'm
allowances and shit.
Real shit. Nah, like we wouldn't have none of that shit. I ain't had no allowance, you know what I'm saying? Fuck no. Like, fuck, if I had to get money, my mom would put me to fucking take the weeds out on the side of the yard, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and then keep half and be like, I'm a holder for you.
Exactly, or I have to throw the trash out.
I'll give you the rest later.
You know me? It's a $30 paycheck and I can't take the whole thing. Like,
birthday money came through.
You see that card? Let me see that card. Is that birthday card?
You the same way working from young. I was working
real, Dad used to tell me that shit all the time. He's like, oh, put it in the bank.
Yeah, real shit.
Like a dumbass.
Real shit. Real shit.
Next day we eating somewhere. I'm like,
and then he'd be like, looking in the back of the car, he'd be like, hey.
All of a sudden, he's like, you want McDonald's?
Yeah, real shit. You know, bro. So like, that's how it really was. You know,
hello, bro. I wanted to ask fam about getting to the beginning of your catalog. You mentioned a couple of your songs. Jose said Back to Basics. You mentioned Money. You mentioned Avalon Studios.
Yeah.
How'd you get to that point, or like the level of seriousness, dog? Like how you're taking it to even be wanting to branch out with people in other area, because you're already not necessarily conquered your place, but you're trying to even allow West Coast to link with where you guys got going on and shit, you know? So maybe like your level of seriousness and how you take all this shit, bro. Like, what is that? You mentioned your grandparents, where it comes from, but if you can talk about the beginnings as well, bro, like how you started making the music.
So, like, when I first started to make music,
yeah, bro.
So, like I said, shout out to my boy Lil, and like I have a couple songs on like with him. Shout out my boy Herb Dog. We actually got a song too, but they're the ones like that really like showed me like how to actually make music, you know, like, cause I didn't really know like how we started. We had fucking the free trial of Pro Tools, and the homie Alizi had a, you know, I don't know if you guys remember the rock was it Rock Band?
Yeah.
You know how like it comes with like instruments and it comes with a mic. Yeah. So we had a Rock Band mic. That's what we would use, like. So it was like a little laptop. We had like a
that's dedication,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's how we started. Real shit. That's how we started, bro. So like, so it was like we had like a little shelf, right? Like a little shelf, and we put like, it wasn't even a desk, nothing. It was just a straight up shelf. Dog.
Yeah.
We made it into like a desk. We had a little table. We put the laptop with the interface, and then we connected the Rock Band mic to it, and we would just hang it in the corner of the fucking the shelf. We had no pop filter, no surround, nothing, like no fucking.
Just wrapping it to a shelf, bro. Yeah.
And we would fucking find a YouTube beats, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Download those motherfuckers and just get to work, you know what I'm saying? At first, I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't like, I sound like I was reading it from a book type shit, you know what I mean? So, and I was just like, I didn't really fuck with it like that, you know? And I was just like, at first, I was like, I don't know, but I seen the homies, like, they kept going with it, you know? And I was like, fuck it, you know, like, and those two motherfuckers like my brothers, bro, like, they're like my blood brothers, you feel me? They're like brothers from another mother type shit.
Feel you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Till this day, you know, and yeah, like, that's how we pretty much started, and we just kept it going. Fun fact about myself is, at first, I don't know why, dog, but I called myself MC Genius. I'm not even good at school or nothing, but I fucking named myself, you know what I'm saying? But that's how, you know, like that's what I went by, you know what I'm saying? And you know, over time, like the homie, you know what I'm saying? Like the homie, like
that's what I think too, bro. Like,
you know what I'm saying? But the homie, like the like the homie,
to this shit, you feel me?
the homies, like they didn't really fuck with it, you know what I'm saying? So they're like, you know what, dog, like. You know, they're like, nah, we're just gonna call you Tone, dog. And I was like, all right, fuck it, let's call me Tone with 2 E's, you feel me? And, like, and that's how I pretty much did it. Like, the homies just called me Tone, and ever since then, like, I just been going with it. Like, that's how I go by Tone, and that's it. A lot of people call me TONEE. This is my real name's Anthony. So, like, it's like Tone with 2 E's. People say TONEE, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, nah, it's Tone, you feel me?
It's Tone,
It's like TONE, but it's TONEE.
Yeah.
So that's why I go by, and, like, so that's how I pretty much started. And then from there, fucking... like I just started doing like I said, we had a little fallout, and like I like around, I think it was like 2014, I think it was something like that. Fucking like I graduated 2013, so like when I graduated, my mom was like, oh, you know, you graduated, like what do you want for your graduation type shit. And I was like, well, fuck, like I like making music, so like I want a laptop. If you give me a laptop, that'd be cool. And so she hooked me up my first laptop and shit. She got me the laptop, and then from there I just started downloading fucking like things to record off of. And then from there, like I would, like I said, I worked with my grandpa, so like I would help him install carpet and tile and like he laminate and shit like that. So fucking I was saving the bread like that, and I just saved up, and unfortunately I ended up getting like fucking my interface. I got my own mic, I got my stand, I got everything, like just to, you know, for my room. And at the time I was living with my grandparents, so like we built a fucking shed, and like that's my room. You know what I'm saying? Like I was sleeping in there.
Yeah.
And then from there we built the shed, and after that my grandpa was like, "Fuck it, let's just build you a living room." So we ended up building the living room, because like they stay in a mobile home type shit. You know what I'm saying? So with the mobile home, like you own the land, so like you can do whatever the fuck you want to. You can knock that house down, build that shit right back up if you wanted to. So type shit like that, you know. We ended up doing that, and Austin, like the people who've been to my pad, like they know what's up. Like this food. He used to live with me too, you know? Like, so we set up that little shed like a fucking studio. I had my fucking everything in there, bro. Like from there, like I just fucking with this fool, I was like, we'll go get IV. It was like, fuck this fool, let's just knock tracks out. We would fucking stay up all day, all night, just fucking working on tracks, getting high as fuck. You know? I had my fucking dab rig in there, fucking smoking up. Fucking roll up some blunts, and we just be smoking away, you know what I'm saying? Like just getting faded, and like we up all night. My grandma would be knocking, say, "Hey, go to sleep already," you know? And I'm just like, hey, we're working on some shit, chill, you know? Yeah. And so like, you know, and from there we just kept going, like working in my pad, and then out of nowhere, fucking shout out to my boy 3MS. He's another cat. He's another artist from my city. He actually like wanted to work on some tracks with me. And shout out to I don't know if you guys see my video. It's called Mighty. It's on YouTube. So look it up on my shit. Like it comes out. Shout out to my boy Mighty Beats. He's a homie from the neighborhood too, and he actually, the homie 3MS had a CD of just beats from Mighty Beats. So like he was like he like sent it to me or whatever, and we were just going through them, and I found this one that I really liked. And I posted like a little preview of it, and we were like fucking with it, and I posted it on my story. And then the homie, who the fuck is KRS? Shout out to him. Like at the time, we didn't even know each other like that. But he like followed me, and I followed him on Instagram, and he saw that preview, and he's like, "Yo, like let me sample that." Damn. And I was like, "Oh, it's not my beat, dog, but let me talk to the homie and see if he's with it." You feel me? And so from there, like, I ended up fucking asking the homie. The homie's like, "Yeah, fool, fuck it. Just give me some weed for it or whatever." And I'm like, "I got you. Come to my house right now. I'll give you some fucking sack right here." You know what I'm saying? So I ended up giving us some dro for it. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, I hit up the homie KRS. I was like, "Hey, you know, like, this fool said he's with it. Like, let's get it." And then from there, he's like, "Oh, well, I got the studio up here in Santa Ana, this, that, and the third, you know?" So from there, I was like, fuck it. And I hit up the homie IV, my cousin IV. I was like, "Hey, you know, like, let's hit the studio. Like, fuck it. They want to work with us." So we ended up going, and it was like down the street over here on like by 4th and Broadway. Okay. So it was like the Knights building. I don't know if you guys ever been there.
Nah, that's like
been there before. Yeah. So like it's like right down the street from here, and literally like a block over, you know. So I went there, and that's where Avalon Audio Recording Studios had their first room. So that's where I got there, and then I seen like how they had everything, and like I was just like, damn, like this is a studio, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then so from there we worked.
Because you're already doing your own rendition of that
like
shit.
at home, like it's just like it's at home thing. Like you can't really focus too much, you know, as much as you really want to, you know. And so like I seen that, and then fucking I pulled out the beat. KRS made he made the so the song, I don't know if you've been on, like if you heard everything, but I got a song on my SoundCloud and all streaming platforms. It's called Slime. Mm-hmm. So that song, we made it in 20 minutes. Literally, like he made the beat. I fucking was writing to it while he was fucking slamming out the beat, and fucking 20 minutes later, the song was done. You know what I'm saying? So we ended up making that song there, and that's the sample he used from my homie's beat. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's how I got to there, and that was like in 2017.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's when that happened, and then that's where like I started going to Avalon like all the time. You know what I'm saying? I was going almost every day. Like, you know, and
just even know what you guys are capable together. Like that quick. It's just like
that's why I was like, what the fuck? And I was just like, bro, it blew my fucking mind. I was just like watching like an actual producer do his actual like thing. You know, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like I've never seen at that moment. I never seen anybody make a beat in front of my face. Like I was always just YouTube beats. You know what I'm saying? Or I would hit up the YouTube beat, like the producer. I'd be like, hey, can I buy the beat off you, whatever, and they'd be like, yeah, for sure. So that's what I would do. But I never really seen like someone actually make the fucking beat in front of me, and like I was just like, what the fuck? Like, and that motherfucker works fast, you know? So I was just like, damn, that fast?
Yeah.
You know, so it was pretty cool.
Made you want to work. Huh?
Yeah, and I was just like, that shit like motivated me, bro. I was just like, fuck, I gotta, you know, like this food works fast now. Let me see what I can do.
Yeah.
You know, and I wasn't really, like I was used to like writing and like, cause I don't, like a lot of people freestyle this shit, you know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that, but me myself, I can't do that. Like people always ask me, hey, spit a freestyle, I can't, bro. Like I'll say some dumbass shit, you know what I'm saying? And I wouldn't want to make myself look like a dumbass doing that shit. So I write my shit. And if I do, then it's something, like if I do spit something, there's something I've written already in the past that I already memorized, you know? So that's what I pretty much do, you know? There's nothing wrong with spitting written flows, you know what I'm saying? Like that's why I tell people, like, there's nothing wrong with
literally
like,
the way you said it, it's like the way I want myself to be perceived by even like a new listener, bro.
Yeah, real shit. Yeah, I don't want somebody that I don't know that's never heard about me like listen to me freestyle and think, bro, like, I'm like that fucking SpongeBob meme. All right, I'm out.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna dip on me, like like I'm not trying to do all that. You feel me? So you know, but like yeah. You know, so like like the homie, like he did that, and I was just like, damn, like now I gotta prove to him that I can write something as fast as he made the beat, you know. So like, you know, I ended up just writing that shit. I wrote a little hook, and then from there, like I laid it down, and then I did the verses and shit, and we just knocked it out. It was pretty sick, you know. And then from there, like I said, I just kept going, and then I think it was like 3 years ago. Yeah, like I think it was like 2019, 2020, some shit. They ended up getting a room over here across the street, and we were going there like every day. We were going almost every day, and then fucking around like the beginning of last year, my cousin asked someone for a cigarette, and that someone happened to be Meg ZG, and we were out here out in the front, and they were like, "Smooth, we're about to dip." And this fool ended up asking him for a cigarette, and then fucking that fool, they were chopping it up, and then this was like, hey, they invited us to the studio, whatever. Excuse me. And so from there, we're like, oh yeah, fuck it, well let's get it. And then the next day, we ended up fucking going to the studio with Migs EG, and then we ended up meeting Meet Our Beats that day, or that night, I should say. And then from there, like we just clicked, you know, like we clicked, and we ended up making a fucking song that same night. Like they was showing us beats, and then it was like the first or the second beat, right? Yeah, like the second beat that they showed us was a Meet Our Beats beat. You know what I'm saying? So from there, we're like, they showed us that one, and we're like, oh, that one's cool. But show us some more, you know. They showed us some more, and we're like, and I go back to that second beat. So we went back to that beat. And then from there, we ended up making a song, and we made that song in like 20 minutes as well. Like, quick snap of a finger, you know, because we actually wanted to show them, like, hey, we're serious about our shit, you know? Mm-hmm. And so, like, they seen how fast we work or whatever. And then, so that song that we made, we actually have a music video dropping hopefully next month in March. We already got it ready to go. It's like, it's ready to go.
Just off of
you know what I'm saying? So that song's called About It. Yeah, so like I'm the hook, and then IV got a verse on there, and so like we ended up doing that. We recorded it there that night, but like I said, like I usually go get all my stuff mixed and mastered and recorded at Avalon Audio Studios. So we ended up taking it there. We got it all re-recorded, re-edited, like mixed and mastered, and everything there. You know, so we did that, and then after that, like a couple. Like it was like a month or two after that we did the video. Like a couple months after that, we ended up recording the video. Shout out to my boy Noe Gomez. He's if you guys ever need music videos, he's a videographer that gets down. You know, he's done a couple of my videos. Okay. So he's cool to work with, and he's really chill as fuck. You know, and he's a hard worker too. So you know, and he helped us out. He recorded that shit for us and fucking knocked it out for us and shit. So we got that shit in the vault. We got a couple things in the vault right now, to be honest with you. I got like 80 plus unreleased songs right now. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and more in counting. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And right now I got 4 music videos ready to be dropped. I got fucking 3 videos in the works. We're about to make another video next week. Type shit. So like we just been working, bro. Like you know, we just been like stupid working, like shit. Like ever since 2020. That's your whole year,
bro. You could stop now and have a year worth of
real
stuff
shit. Hey, no cap, like real shit. Yeah, I could really stop for like a year and just be dropping. Like if I wanted to drop a song every week, I could literally do that from the beginning, like from the fucking January 1st to fucking December 31st.
Videos
I can,
in between.
Yeah,
and I that's can really like do somebody's that. Normal year. Like I'm not saying like, but that's just. At times you do have to compare it to like, because like, you know, like we still compare artists to like the industry, you know?
Yeah.
And somebody in the industry, like that's their normal year, like, or just even them out. Like that's still way more than what they would do in a year.
Yeah, I can literally drop singles and like probably like 4 projects throughout the entire year, and I still have music left over. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like,
so how was the approach, bro? Real quick, just even with all that stuff.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, how's the approach? Like you know what you're gonna do for the year? Or do you
shit? Just kinda, to be honest with you, dog, like
what you like, or is
like on like dropping my shit. Just like, drop it. So like pretty much what I've been focusing on, because like last year I dropped 2 projects, and then the beginning of this year I dropped a project. It's called All Money In. I don't know if you guys tapped in with that yet. But All Money In is out now on all streaming platforms, including SoundCloud. I dropped that, and then what I am planning on doing for 2023 is dropping 1 or 2 music videos every month, and that's all I want to drop.
Oh, word.
Yeah, the only project that I'm most likely gonna drop, because I was gonna drop a project on Valentine's Day. It's like a heartbreak project. Like I got way out of my comfort zone and like made some like. It's not. I don't even want to call it R&B type shit.
Yeah,
sad boy
like,
shit.
Sad boy shit, but not on like no Little Peep type shit. Like it's just on some like literally like on some heartbreak shit. You know what I'm saying? Like shit. If you break up with your girl tomorrow, you're gonna be listening to that project all night. You'll fall asleep to my voice. Right. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. You know? Right. You'll be calling your girl like, "Baby, come back." You know?
I'm thinking.
Tone said you come back. Tone said you'll come back. You know, like shit like that, bro. You know, but I was thinking of dropping that on Valentine's Day, but instead, shout out to the homie Money and the homie Shooter. We just filmed a song. We filmed a video for a song called "I Heart." That's actually more of like a love type song, but it's in like Spanish. Like my whole entire verse is in Spanish. I'm not too good at my Spanish, but for the most part, I try. You know what I'm saying? Like I try. Right. So like we got that dropping tomorrow, tomorrow. So I'm pretty sure by the time this video's out, it'll already be out. On YouTube. And then my homie Money is actually dropping his projects called Heartbreak Running on all streaming platforms tomorrow as well. And iHeart is actually on that project, and with another 2 songs that I'm on. I think I'm on. I think it's called like Rugrats and Ride or Die. And those are like those 2 songs that like were one of the 2 songs that got me out of my comfort zone to actually start tapping in with different genres and shit. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. And then like in March, I believe we're gonna drop Bout It music video. And then in April, I'm planning on dropping a music video I did with the homie Young Shooter. He's also one of our camera guys that's been filming like all our videos, and he's been the one. No. He actually lives down the street from here.
Oh, for real?
Yeah. He lives down here. Yeah.
Okay.
But young shooter, shout out to him. Yeah, he. Oh, for real? Shit, I didn't know that. But yeah, that's the homie, bro. Like he's been tapping in with us like since last year, like the middle of last year. He actually filmed. I don't know if you guys seen our video Gangsta. Yeah, with Mira Beats and Evax. Shout out to the boy Evax and Mira Beats. Yeah, he actually, that was the first video he filmed for us.
Okay.
And then from there, like, I really fucked with his work, so I kept telling him, hey, bro, like, let's stay tapped in. Like, I want to keep working, you know?
Yeah.
And ever since then, bro, like, we just been working like a motherfucker. Like, we've been, he's like he goes to our shows and films us on stage and all that shit. Yeah, like he was there. Like, I don't know if Mira told you, but we opened up for like DJ Quick and Sugar Free. We opened up for we just recently opened up for Jizza from Wu-Tang. We opened up for Jay Stone, and we opened up for Phoenix Flexin'. And
that's a catalog.
Yeah, bro. Shout out to Out the House Productions, bro. Like they really been putting us on. And then we're actually gonna have a little something coming up in April. I mean, no, is it April? April, right? Yeah, in April, like the beginning of April. Yeah, like April 7th or April 8th. We're not too sure yet, but Out the House Productions is tapping us in with something big as fuck again. So it's gonna be dope, yeah. But we're trying to get hella shows, though. You know what I'm saying? Like we're trying to get hella shows, at least a show a month. You know? Just to keep us
just as active in the midst of all this.
Just to keep our juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck it. You know, and
I feel like shows and the videos get more juice.
Real
I don't know why, but like
real shit, bro. And that's what, bro. And I'll show you guys after this. I'll show you guys. Okay. And then shout out to my boy Brian Rivera. He actually just filmed a video for me as well. He did the song is called "Like Me." It's on the All Money In project. It was last week. We did it last week, and he needed like a model. I don't model, dog. I'm not a good looking person. I would say so, you know. So I don't really know how to model or something else. So, but every now and then, like, you know, when my homies need, you know, models for their clothing line or whatever. Yeah. Fuck it. They want to pay me in content, bro. Fuck it. I don't need money, bro. Like, fuck it. You're my homie. Why am I gonna charge you? Like, fuck that. Yeah. Then just pay me in content. If you're fucking taking photos or whatever,
your brand as well. Because I know real shit. If I asked, you'd probably.
You know, so that's why I told him, I was like, you know what, fuck it, just pay me in content. And so he ended up just doing a music video for me. He charges pretty expensive, so he hooked me up at the end of the day. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So yeah, and you know, so that I just been doing that, man. Just been fucking running up videos. That's all I've been really focusing on. And like me and IV, we just filmed another video with Shooter a couple weeks ago to a song that's unreleased. It's called "Going Insane." And then I have a video with Young Shooter. It's called C-Force. It's also on All Money In.
Fire.
Yeah. So that we filmed the video for that. And then, like I said, we got About It. And then we filmed. I filmed Like Me with Brian. And then what's the other one? And then we got this song that we did for our city. It's called So Rough, So Tough Remix. We actually filmed the video for that. We got that on hold right now because I'm focusing on all these other ones that we just did. Mm-hmm. Especially iHeart is gonna drop tomorrow. So, you know, but once we drop that one, he's gonna work on Going Insane. He's gonna finish that, and then from there we're gonna focus on So Rough, So Tough, because that's like we did that song for our city. You know what I'm saying? Like we did the video like the beginning of January, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, bro. Like that shit has been fucking crazy. It's been a crazy month. Like 4 people that were like close to me passed away. You know what I'm saying? So like it's been really tough for a lot of us in our city. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know, fucking the day, shout out my homie Noe, fucking the homie Smooth. Unfortunately his mother passed away. You know, and the day that they had a little fun like food raiser for him in the neighborhood, fucking we already had the video planned for So Rough, So Tough. So what I decided to do, like I still kept it going, you know. I told him, I was like, is it cool if I still film the video, you know? Unfortunately, I know the situation you're in is a tough one, you know, and I want to support you as much as we can, you know. But I had this video plan still. Is it still cool if I do my thing, you know, separate from your event? And he's like, yeah, bro, fuck it. And so what I decided to do was, I put out like whoever's gonna be a part of the video meet me at this event. And make sure you guys buy something. It doesn't matter if it's just a water bottle or a soda or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you guys buy something, you know? So I tried my best to get everybody to come out. And fuck, believe it or not, a gang of motherfuckers that came out. We were like, what the fuck? Bro, we were like, we were doing our thing in the video. And in front of us, there was a gang of people behind the cameras. And I did a little movement where I had to look back. And I looked back and there was a gang of motherfuckers behind me. I was like, oh, fuck. That shit got me nervous on the spot. I was just like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it like turned out really good, man. Like it was cool. Like and like that right there really showed us like and it proved to us like, yo, like the city really got us, you know what I'm saying? Like they're really holding it down for us, you know what I'm saying? And vice versa, you know what I'm saying? Like this is like people tell us like, hey, why don't you guys just represent Orange County? Da, da, da. I'm like, oh, we could do that. Don't get me wrong, we could do that. But at the end of the day, I want to represent where I'm coming from, which is San Juan Capistrano, you know what I'm saying? And like I'm gonna hold it down to the day I die. I don't know if you guys see my hat, but you know what I'm saying? Like I represent, you know, as much as I can. Yeah, you know, I got the swallow on the merch. Like that's like a little, like our city is like the city of the swallows, you know what I'm saying? You know, so and I got on my gloves too, you feel me? Like I actually made these myself.
That's
so,
hard.
You know what I'm saying? Like I've been making a lot of merch on my own too.
Yeah.
So, you know? Like we really just shit like that. We're trying to put our city on, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. You know? Yeah, so
I don't have a bird either.
yeah, I think it's just oranges.
Yeah, for real,
It's just oranges and fucking orange farm and shit. Bro. You know, shit like that, bro. So we just really trying to put on for the city. So that's why we appreciate you guys having us here. You know,
nah, of course,
like, it really means a lot because this is another gateway for people to understand where I'm coming from, where we're coming from and shit, you know? So,
or just to even understand what you rap about in the music sometimes, you know? It gives another perspective on it.
Yeah, when I say, you know, right around my city, I'm right around San Juan Capistrano, you know? Like, that's where I'm coming from,
It's
you know?
crazy, dude. These past episodes, we've been having people from all over Orange County. We wouldn't even know, you know?
Yeah,
we had some fool from Westminster the other day.
Oh, for real?
Like, damn, we never heard nobody from Westminster.
Yeah, bro.
Then we got, you know, y'all heard today. It's like, damn, I never heard anybody.
Nah, and we got some talent down there, bro. We got some talent out there. Yeah, shout out to homie Bobby Lungs. I don't know if you guys heard of Bobby Lungs. That's the homie Clavid. Shout out to homie Cowboy. Homie's in Aloha. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, that's the homie right there. Yeah, that's the
homie. With Doughboy Tony.
Yeah. I seen that too. Yeah, shout out to the homie Doughboy. That was cool as fuck too. We actually performed a couple shows with him too.
Okay.
Yeah, I think the J-Stone one and the Sugar Free one, he was there.
Okay.
Yeah, if I'm correct, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of shit. Yeah, I mean, shit. It's a trip. It's a small world, low key. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, it's a trip, bro. There's a lot of people doing the same thing we're doing. You know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't see it as competition, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see it as like everybody's doing their own thing. Like, we all trying to make it out at the same place. You know? Fuck it.
Definitely, bro.
Push each other, motivate each other to actually fucking keep it
especially
going.
to the music.
Yeah, real shit.
Awful music.
Hell yeah.
I did. I want to ask, with the song Muero?
Muero, yeah.
It's like, that one's like mainly all Spanish, right?
Yeah, well, so check it out. That whole, so I was at my pad and I was just like, I don't know if you guys ever listened to Santa Fe Clan or some shit like that.
I have not.
Nah?
Sounds familiar.
So he's like a Mexican artist that's really popping in Mexico right now, bro. And like, he's one of my favorite artists, like Spanish artists. You know what I'm saying? And so like I was really like bumping his shit like almost every day type shit. So, you know, and that like motivated me to actually test my Spanish, you know?
Yeah.
Because like I speak to my grandparents in Spanish all the time.
Yeah.
You know or I should say Spanglish because they understand English too, you know? But, you know, like I was like, fuck, you know, I want to try and make some shit in Spanish. And so I made that whole entire project. It's called Calles de San Juan Capistrano. You know what I'm saying? And that entire project is all Spanish.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's a little bit of English in between, but for the most part, it's all Spanish. And like that, I really like tried my best through all of that. And that was actually my first song that I wrote in Spanish and I rapped in Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah. So
to me, it was just like a showcase because one thing you mentioned in the beginning of the pod is that you're an artist. Yeah. And that's just like showcasing it, you know, like not even just doing one song, but you say you have a whole project of it. Yeah. But also, it could be, I know fan bases is like you would never know what can get you, like, you know, you might just end up popping in Mexico.
Yeah. I mean, low key, low key.
It would suck to like, I'm thinking like, you're just getting popping over here because of your city.
Yeah.
But now you have a whole nother genre of music that can get you popping in a whole.
Shit.
Like, I don't know, bro. Like, I always dilute fucking just thinking it's just places that like speak English around the world, bro. You never know. This album could hit. Fuck around, you're doing a tour later on in the future throughout South America or something, bro.
Shit,
like, you got stuff that resonates for them and shit.
Yeah, that's the goal. Yeah. I mean, shit. My pops is actually he actually stays in Tijuana. You know what I'm saying? So like, shout out to my pops. I love that guy. Down. He's like my number one supporter, bro. You know what I'm saying? So like, and he rides with us till the wheels fall off. You feel me? So like, I'm really trying to actually make it to where like people listen to our shit out there. We were actually gonna have a show out there in Rosarito.
That's what I was like thinking. Just
things
like that,
things went sideways.
In Rosarito?
Yeah,
Papa's and beer,
yeah, literally, it was Papa's and beers. I swear to God, it was Papa's and beers. But things went sideways with it, and it was just like, it was weird, bro. Like, it was just on a weird scale, So I literally told my pops, hey, you know what, like. They like were trying to make me pay. Like, I'm not even gonna bring them no names. I'll bring them up off the interview. But fucking, they were like wanted us to pay and shit, and fucking, like I was just like nah, And then to top it off, like the people that were gonna come with me, some of them had warrants and shit. So I was like, I'm not trying to have you come with me, and then I'm trying to come back, they're gonna arrest your ass. I'm gonna have to bail your ass out, type shit,
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, you know what, like nah, like fuck it, like my pops was gonna come with me and everything, and I was just like, nah, you know what, like. Told him, my bad, like I'm gonna have to cancel it, And so I ended up just canceling and never got to it. But like we're working on that, man. Like, we're really working. Like we really want to do. I'm glad you mentioned
Papa's and Beers because that ties into, bro. There's big festival events that go on in other places that like over here in these Rolling Louds and our shit, like they're cool. But Papa's and Beers is well known. You feel me?
Real shit.
Fuck around and have 2 different sets for. Bro, there might be some locals that just came through, you fuck around and like you just appear more talented than the average person that only got one thing in their locker, So
well,
I fuck with shit like that.
Actually, another thing too, like once again, the homie Money, that fool, he introduced me to an artist out in Guadalajara. He goes by Fuller Fonseca. That fool's popping out there, dog. Like, he's really got his thing going out there. Like, he has his own little stores and everything. Like, he's pretty big out there, man. And he actually tapped in with us, bro. Like, he's been out here and everything. Like, he has, his way of coming and everything. He has his visa and all that shit. So he comes out here, man, and like he actually owns like a clothing store and like out there. So he comes out here, he makes orders and everything, and then I don't know how he gets it out there, but he gets it all his product from here out there. He'll buy it and then take it with him over there. You know what I'm saying? So like he comes out here and like we actually got a couple songs with him right now in the works.
Damn,
you know what I'm saying? So
that's hard.
Like, so like
that's elite,
and if you guys look him up, bro, I swear, hands down, hey, he's popping out there. He does like reggaeton type shit.
Yeah.
So like like that's another genre that we're tapping into too. Like I'm telling you, the homie Money, like that's my boy right there, bro. Like, and I met him like 2017, and ever since then, bro, like we locked it in sick with it. You feel me? Like that's like he became like one of my brothers. Same like Mira, you know what I'm saying? Like those motherfuckers, they became like my brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just met Mira like the beginning of last year type shit. It's barely like I think like the end of January we literally realized like I think the day of the fucking Jizza show.
And
like that was time. Like our year anniversary that we met each other like on no homo shit.
Damn.
But you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I'm saying?
Nah,
like
but in the year's time they're doing shows with
that's my boy right there.
You got
like you know what I'm saying? Like I told that fool straight up, like, hey fool, I'll fucking take a bullet for your ass, my boy Sadio. You know?
Yeah,
like
bro.
And I know it's vice versa, you feel me? So like, and same with Money, bro. Like, Money's really been putting me to like testing me like to my limit, you know what I'm saying? Like see where I can get to, and like we actually had I don't know if you guys know Nick Rodriguez, Stop Sign Pros. Like he's a videographer. He does videos for he did videos for for Bravo the Bag Chaser, for some fool named Kinky, Seti Smack, like all those fools. Like he's been doing like big artists. Like me and Ivy actually did one of our first videos with him. It's called Outside. It's if you look it up on YouTube, that's out on there. And then me and Money, a couple years ago, we filmed like the first song that I actually did with him, like that got me out of my comfort zone. It's called Howling at the Moon, and we filmed a video for that song with Nick. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Like we got. I'm telling you, I got so much shit in the works right now, bro. Like,
bro.
It's like a lot of shit, bro. Like,
bro, we're here for it, bro.
You know, like, fuck, you guys.
West Coast Most Dangerous.
Yeah, West Coast Most Dangerous, Broke Boys Gang. You feel me? Like, we gonna get it, bro. We got a lot of shit coming out, bro. Exactly. And I actually brought some stickers for y'all, dog. These were like the last of them, bro. Like that I had that I made, but you guys can,
you never know. Future collab, bro. We got a brand too. You feel me?
Hey, let me know. Hey, bro.
Shit like that, dog.
Bro, now you guys mentioned
boys with the G shit. You feel me?
Hey, I make merch, bro. So,
yeah.
Hey, even if
we'll have
a
picture, a throwback picture. You feel me? You gotta make juice from scratch. You feel me? Something like that.
Yeah. Hey,
Broke Boys collab.
Hey, send me your logo. Hey, send me your logo, bro. Send me your logo. Real shit. Send me your logo.
Cause I'm from that, bro.
Like I can do like right now the machine that I got, like it mainly does like outlines and like or like solid like letters and stuff like that. But like if you look at my hoodie.
Like,
yeah, that's hard.
Damn.
That's the mission of my city.
Yeah.
That's the San Juan mission. You know what I'm saying? So like, shout out to my boy Kokis. That's my cousin.
Yeah. You know where the polo fields are?
Polo fields.
In San Juan Capistrano? All right, I just be over there for like tournaments for sports.
But wait. Oh, right there, the Stonefield. You talking about Stonefield?
It's like by like the 241, I think.
241.
Or like 261.
I think that's.
It's just like fresh out. So like it'd be on the 5 and then you like make a left. But like I was only there for like sports and shit. So that was the only time I ever seen San Juan Capistrano.
241.
Yeah.
241. I think that's.
Nah. All right, for sure. Yeah, that's probably on the other side of shit.
That city.
Yeah, that's on the other side.
Yeah, a little bit deeper down south.
Definitely. For sure.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro.
But yeah, I mean, there's a couple soccer fields. You play soccer or what?
Yeah, I grew up playing soccer.
Okay. Yeah. A lot of the homies.
I was out there.
Yeah, I was never really a sports guy, dog. I was more of a skater, you know what I'm saying? I like to skate, bro. I was until I fucking rolled both my ankles. I was like, I'm good on that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I used to get in trouble for trying to skate because I'd be getting injured.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, my mom warned me too.
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, because I mean, shit, and during the day, bro, I'm a landscaper, dog. Straight the fuck out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do landscaping. I fucking rolled my ankle one time. I helped the bush, and there was a random ass baseball, dog. I landed right on the baseball and just fucking snapped my shit, bro. Like, God, bro. And I was, and I was at, for real.
Yo.
Bro, and I was at my, bro, I was at my fucking client. I was at my client's pad. I literally had to call my client. Hey, I need you to come out here right now. And I took off my sock in front of him. He's like, oh,
yeah.
He looked away, bro. I was like, fuck, and I still drove my ass.
You made it worse, huh? Like,
for real.
I'd have been chilling. I'd have been chilling if you're acting like cool.
He's all, I feel it now, dog. I feel it now.
Yeah, bro. And I was just like, fuck, but he ended up just giving me some ice, bro, and like. With the fucked up angle, I like hopped to my car, bro. My mom lived like right down the street, so I just whipped it to my mom's pad. So
bro, getting hurt at work where you can't even really react. You can't scream.
The worst, bro.
Hey,
you can't scream. You gotta stay like, you gotta stay in work mode, like, bro.
I didn't even finish, bro. And like, well, low key, bro. I had trash, bro. Like I didn't want to leave it there, bro.
Yeah.
So like, he was like, hey, just go home. I was like, nah. I'm not leaving the trash here, bro. I'm gonna pick that shit up for you, dog. Don't trip. And I fucking literally like hopping with
some
the
real
fucking,
Mexican shit.
And I just fucking picked up the trash, bro.
Yo.
Fucking had the blow right there, just blew all that shit that does and shit away. And he was just like, damn. He was just looking at me like, what the fuck? This kid is crazy, bro. And I was like hopping around with the fucking blower and shit and the rake and shit. I was like, fuck, bro.
Like,
that shit was funny, bro.
Shows the dedication, bro. Gotta get that work done.
Hell yeah, I gotta get it, bro.
That's hard.
That shit was fun, bro.
That's hard.
Thank you, Tim. Let the people know where they can find you at.
So pretty much, fucking, you can find me on Instagram. It's Tone. That's TONEE _420, or at Broke Boys. That's BROKE BOIIIS. And if you look me up on all streaming platforms, you can look it up at Broke Boys. Once again, that's BROKE BOIIIS. And same with YouTube, all that shit. You can follow my boy, Go Get IV.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. And follow us at West Coast Most Dangerous. You know what I mean? Taking over.
You feel me?
Type shit.
That's a link.
It's a great episode, man. Thank you for coming on, bro.
Thanks, man. We got more to talk about, so I gotta be back on this shit for sure. You feel me?
You covered a lot, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there will be a part 2, man.
Yeah, there will, for sure.
That's just hard. The bird got a bag.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that was the first. That was actually the first like logo.
Yeah.
But dude, I fucking cut it on my machine. That shit looked like ball sack in his fucking mouth. I swear to God, bro. I was like, that ain't it, bro. I was like, that ain't it. That ain't it, bro. I was like, hell no, bro. I was like, fuck that, bro. And that's why I just did it like this, dog. I was like, fuck. That's why I did it like this. Man, I was like, fuck that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I got it on everything, bro. Like, I got it on my wallet, bro.
He's trying to
like,
rock that on the hat. He's
like,
looking crazy.
For real, dog.
Yeah, he's got a ball sack on his head.
That shit had me all the way fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, but if you look at the stickers, that you can actually tell.
Yeah,
because there's the money bag and it's in there. It's like if you on the merch, like it
looks
was in there. It was in there. Oh hell no! Bro.
Yeah, we got him on some gloves.
I shoot it to the homie for free with one with the ball sack. For real,
So he's gotta explain it every time he's wearing them.
Yeah, it's a money bag. I swear. Trust me.
Who's showing the original picture?
Frankie will take him. He stay cold, dog.
Yeah, for real, man. Hey, bro, boys.
This is Hoser.
It's Juma signing.
It's Tone, bro, boys. West Coast most dangerous.
Making it out. Hey, look, go around the town, up in my way, up my shit. Niggas be making a sound. Niggas don't wish where I'm from. Grind till we making it out. Selling that fish, selling that fish. Look, niggas grounded just a sign.